So here's our setup. We have a broken egg shell, and we're setting it on a white cloth. We're set up by the window, so it's natural light coming in. Everything in this image is white. How do you draw that and make it look like it's white? That's what we're going to do. So we're going to begin by doing a contour drawing to just define the outline edges of the eggshell. I'm working with just a mechanical pencil with 0.05 lead. Now I'm using another mechanical pencil that has a 2mm lead, and I find it's good for using it on its side to block in shadow areas like I'm doing now. And if you keep bouncing your eyes back and forth between the eggshells and what I'm drawing, even though it looks like I'm putting on dark tones here, you'll notice when we go back to the eggshell, it's still not as dark as the eggshell. So using my kneadable eraser and my pencils, I'm just continuing to try and define the lights and the darks. Have to pay close attention as well to the reflected light. There's light being reflected back up into the shadows from the white areas. So at this point it's just a matter of continuing to work the shadows until they get to be dark enough. I'm using just a regular tissue to blend the pencil, just to smooth it out and make it look a little more realistic. This is just a blending stomp. You can buy these at any art store. You can make one yourself just by tightly winding a piece of bond paper will do it. And here it's just a matter of close observation. This view is somewhat similar to what I'm seeing. Not quite, I'm seeing a little more open of the eggshell, but it's not too bad. And just a matter of getting the cast shadows right. I'm just bouncing back and forth between the side view and the overhead view, just to give you an idea, a better view of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Now, this is not my best drawing ever, but it demonstrates the point. It's important to get the dark shadows underneath, and it's important to get the shadows on the inside edge of the egg, because your darks will define your lights. Okay, and this is the finished drawing, and I've decided to do a second drawing for you. The eggs, the photograph is much closer to my perspective from where I'm sitting to draw this. Again, contour drawing, defines the shapes, and we work the shadows. What I'm hoping to do here is give you a slightly better idea of the reflected light on the eggshells themselves. And this is reflected from the white cloth they're sitting on. Once again, everything in the drawing, everything in the image is white. So this is an example of white on white. It's a great exercise. It's actually one that I repeat fairly often, just to keep my eyes sharp, because if you can reproduce the shadow tones in here and make a believable three-dimensional looking shape out of this eggshell on a white background, then you'll be able to handle just about anything else that gets thrown at you in terms of getting the light correct. And if you get the light correct in a drawing, you're 90% of the way there. I hope you found this useful. As always, like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated, and I look forward to seeing you soon.